can tell you guys for free that aside Ghana, aside US, currently South Africans have decided to embark on protests. They've actually been protesting for days, guys, and the reasons why they do no longer want Nigerians, Zimbabweans in their country. I'm going to quickly show you guys the reactions coming from Nigerians. They felt like, see, we are one Africa. They felt like, what's happened to Pan-Africanism? Why are South Africans always pursuing Nigerians out of South Africa? You know, I don't really know what is going on. Do you guys think at this point that Nigeria should stick to Nigeria and help develop Nigeria? South Africans cannot cater for all the Africans. So at this point, with the whole back and forth on social media, as the whole buhaha, buzzwords, woto banters online, I cannot think right now Nigeria should most likely come to Nigeria to develop Nigeria. I show you guys all the videos that's currently trending. If this is the first time coming across my face, my name is Julie. You are highly welcome to Julie Harrison Reacts. Don't make it last by subscribing. Let's jump right into today's video.
Nigerians, will you please go to Nigeria? Zimbabweans, will you please go to Zimbabwe? Maputo must go to Maputoans. We are hurtful in our South Africa. Our South Africa is rotting because of Nigeria. Africa belongs to South African. I hate foreigner.
Yes, you heard it right. In South Africa, since some days now, they are doing some protests. Some protests are going on there in South Africa, protesting against Nigerians. South Africans are saying that their land, South Africa, is now rotting because of Nigeria and people from Zimbabwe. The precisely saying that Nigerians have to leave South Africa for South African because Nigeria are making their land to look bad, that they are tired of foreigners, that they don't want any kind of foreigners, but their basically thought is on Nigerians. They say they don't want Nigeria. Now, people from Nigeria have to rethink because not only in South Africa, even in Europe, people say that they don't want Nigerians in their land. What is wrong with Nigerian people? I think they are good people, but why does people always think all the bad things they're always coming from Nigeria? Because Africa is very big. Maybe they can also come from other countries. It's not all the time about Nigerians. But right now in South Africa, they're saying that they don't want any Nigeria or someone coming from Zimbabwe in their land, that all the Nigerians have to return in their own country, that they don't want Nigerian people. And if Nigerian people, they have some kind of behavior, I think right now they should stop it because the whole world is almost against them. I pray that things will go to normal because there's some Nigerians who grow up there in South Africa whom they don't wish to leave South Africa, and I support them because, you know, where you grow up, where you saw everything, where you have your money, where you have all your life there, you cannot just leave. And I pray that the situation will come good again in South Africa. But right now, they are really bad on foreigners, but especially Nigerians.
Morning, commanders, morning. We are saying, Nigerians, all foreigners must go back to their countries. Ambassadors, abalama foreigners, take your people, this is our country. South Africa for South Africans, we are tired. We don't have buildings today. We don't have houses today. Zonke lezinto zihijackwa ama-foreigners. Somalians must go. Bangladesh must go. They must all go to their countries. This is South Africa. South Africa for South Africans. To Helen Suzman Foundation must fall. Because lapana kusebenza ama-foreigners. Helen Suzman is not for South Africans. It's for foreigners. So we are saying as Operation Tutula and other NGOs and other civic movements, namanya political parties, we are saying away with NGOs, away ngama Helen Suzman. South Africa for South Africans. Commanders, morning.
Why do they hate us? Why are we the most hated? From UK to US to UAE to Ghana, now South Africa. It's becoming embarrassing and we need to act fast.
Nigerians right now, they are still giving birth to children who are still having HIV. But yet they call us an HIV state. Our children they don't get born with that disease, no matter if both parents have it. We have technology and medicine that will put you on treatment to save the child's health.
our men, they notice that many Zimbabwean women are crowding our clinics and hospitals, and that is preventing South African women to give birth nicely. What are they doing now? They are chasing everyone away. You're talking about Nigerians having business. What businesses?
Why are you in South Africa if South Africa is so bad? Nyapi. Go back home. Or go to the UK, go to the US because you're so great.
I just want to answer C14. He said, I'm lying if I say Nigerians and others hate us. Yeah, they do hate us because the only thing they do when they come here is destroy our life, is take over our houses, is take over our health care services. And then our women end up suffering, not knowing where to go. You know, when you go to a marketplace in Nigeria, which is in the open, because they don't have all the facilities that we have here, yet they are so proud of themselves, they are so arrogant. When you go there, what you see there, people selling, they sell scary stuff there. They sell dog meat, they kill dogs and then they sell them in the market. They sell dog meat. Yes, I'm telling you, go and Google, you'll see it. They sell all the rubbish and they eat, they enjoy that rubbish, these Nigerians. And they want us to...
Our pets. They are eating our pets, they are eating our dogs.
Yes, because they are used to eating dogs back in Nigeria. They take these dogs, they roast them, they look appetizing to them, of course.
They roast them.
If you go to Congo, they are not comfortable in Nigeria. If you go to Zimbabwe and Zambia, they are not comfortable in Nigerians. In fact, even a country that is close to Nigeria as Ghana have a problem with the Nigerians. There is a problem, there is a general trait that Nigerians have. There's unnecessary aggression that other people don't find comfortable.
Why do you think there's seemingly an influx of Nigerians in most African countries?
Because their country, I think because of the terrorism effect that is going on in their country, and again because of the bulging population and the high rate of unemployment, so they are operating like Chinese. They are finding a way they can deposit their population. Unfortunately, they are depositing themselves with their Nigerian cultures, which do not fit in us. Even in Nairobi here, when you go to Kilimani here, we always see Nigerians opening, wanafungua bunduki, wanataka kupigana na the Kenyans. Those kind of things we have to make sure that they stop. If you go to Donholm, they are doing very crazy things with our ladies, and those are the things that in fact, even this week on Sunday, the police arrested 3 people. Some of them were Nigerians with fake money. M-Pesa, they are hacking into our M-Pesa, they are having fake money, illegal trade that are done by these guys. We are only asking Nigerians and other foreigners in our country that let them live within the norms and traditions of the people of that host country for them to enjoy the freedom and everything that that country brings.
They can hear what we South Africans are saying. We are the ones who accommodated the people in our communities, not the politicians. I invited Ethiopian embassy because if I will check the history, Ethiopia was never colonized. I don't understand why today there are Ethiopians who are smuggled that we see come via Kenya and come into our locations. If Africa wants unity, that unity must start where the AU head office is. Yes. That is where African unity must start. That is what I wanted to say. We have cases of 206 South Africans kids that are dead. Some were hospitalized. The government came on the media saying those 206, they found that the food they ate got ratex. I don't know what is the other scientific term that they used. And it ends there. I so wish our people can come together, chopping about 10 rands every week and sue the government. Yeah. I so wish that happens. I don't know when, but I so wish that happens. I called in Nigerian embassy for this reason. After the Chidima saga, our DICO was invited to Nigerian embassy. They had talks and then they were talking and then they came on the media saying everything is okay. There's no diplomatic issues. As politicians, we might not have diplomatic issues. We do have integration issues with Nigerians. The whole sunny side is Nigerians. The security cluster, when they called me to sit in, I said, can we pass by SLN to protest? You know what they said? All of them. They said, oh, We want to provoke. How am I provoking someone by stepping in the country that is mine? So it means our government and all the law officials are saying that is your no-go area as a South African. I'm not taking it seriously. That is my country. This place is when people were fighting during apartheid, they were fighting for us because we were segregated from here. They were segregated by Africans. By foreigners. And we must accept, because it's integration, that none of the government came to us as South Africans like we see and say, as government, we decided that as South Africa, as a country, we won't have refugee camps. We didn't do that. Zimbabwe, please. Government of Zimbabwe, wherever you are, close your ZANO PF offices in Sandton. You cannot be a ruling party that is oppressing Zimbabweans and you have an office that is operating in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. Close your ZANO PF office in Sandton. This message goes to him. ZANO PF, stop shifting your responsibility to South Africa. Yes. Those responsibilities are not going to government of South Africa. They are coming to us. Those Zimbabweans are in our community fighting with us for the limited resources, schools and everything. In Western Cape, we know very well that the white people are running those farms with tourist visas. I can give you 2 farms today that the people every month they run out. They go out of the country, they come back and come and run their businesses. They didn't pay the 5 million that is required. And they are also employing foreign people as cheap labor. They are not paying tax, they are not doing anything. UN, the purpose of this protest, Rico Pantatera Maposa signed the white paper that the cabinet have approved before elections. The way ASEAN and Koteng has signed the Bella bill and other bills, we want the same speed. Yes. Urgently. Yes. Yes. I asked the UN when I gave them the request to of audience to come here that we are asking them to remove the minors. In UN, let me tell you South Africans, if you don't know, they have less than 300,000 people that are responsible for, I'm talking about the asylum and refugees. All the millions that are here are not asylums and refugees. So meaning UN is not even a quarter of the people of Zimbabweans that are here.
Guys, my
our
battery
laws
is
are
dying
not
in 30 seconds.
implement the laws of this country. Lastly, ke tlo kopa ho address Thabo Mbeki Foundation and also the Minister of Education. The Minister of Education said that our teachers that are being funded by Funza Lushaka and all other stakeholders.
As I can understand where South Africans are coming, these guys are feeling choking already. They are feeling like they just want peace. They are feeling like there are so many bad things that Nigerians are doing to survive in South Africa, you know. But the only thing I'm going to add to this whole thing, the whole videos that are going viral and all that, is that I kind of feel like South Africans, they've tried. I saw a video made by a foreigner, a Nigerian to be precise. She shared how she never paid for all the deliveries she had in South Africa for years. She doesn't pay for, even though she uses cesarean section operation to deliver her babies, she does not pay 1 naira. She went further to applaud South African government. She said that these are some benefits even we Nigerians do not enjoy in Nigeria as Nigerians, but these are what they've been enjoying in South Africa. So she went further to tell Nigerians, and of course everyone that cares to listen, that South Africans, they've tried so much for foreigners. They wouldn't kill themselves trying for foreigners, you know. But what I have to say here is that even if the South Africans are sending Nigerians away, they're not the only ones that have done that. A lot of people do no longer want to associate with Nigerians because of our bad attitude and how we behave outside the country. But please, the horrible videos that, you know, people losing their lives, I think is actually way too much, and I think it is becoming depressing. Please, even if you guys want to protest, try to take that from Ghana. You know, I applaud Ghanaians for the massive protest they did, and the reason why it was entirely peaceful. No single property were destroyed, no lives were lost, not even a single injury from that protest. You know, this is not what we, even Nigerians, had it been there are Nigerians that even went into this protest, it would have been so bad, because we Nigerians, we don't know how to protest. Aside the fact that we have so much population of people, you know, being trying to make their voices to be heard, most times it does not end well. It does not end well, guys. So what I'm gonna say add to this whole thing is that, please, if you guys are pursuing Nigerians away from your country, we get it. No one is telling you to feel choke. No one is begging you to, no one is forcing you to continue to condone the excesses, the bad habits, the bad Nigerians in South Africa. But let's please save the lives of people. Let us take away xenophobia from our attitude. Let us take away the hurting, or like going extreme. Your voices can be heard. You can achieve everything you want to achieve without killing your brother. That is an extreme. So please, let us take away violence. Let your voices to be heard. You know, and I'm even advising my fellow Nigerians in South Africa that they should come home. Come home. Bring that your energy back home and develop Nigeria. Because, see, Nigeria is for all of us. We cannot keep running away from our country. We cannot keep running away from the truth. Come home and develop the country, because take it or leave it, we have this one country, Nigeria. If you keep running away from Nigeria to South Africa, Nigeria to Ghana, Nigeria to US, you still come back home, because home is where the heart belongs. You have your family members, you have everyone living in Nigeria. So imagine if you keep running away, when will you stop? When will you stop? Some Nigerians claim that they're developing South Africa, developing Ghana, whereas Nigeria is in shambles. The economy of this country is in shambles. Bring that energy home and develop the country, because at the long run, if they don't want to, they don't want to. There's absolutely nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching until now. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Julie. You're welcome to Julie Harrison React. Don't make it last, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.